so this is just a short 45-minute session. We're going to do plenty of standing postures. So I've designed this sequence and all the postures around working from home, doing a lot of this, and not moving enough, bad posture, and just generally sort of achy body. So we're going to work neck, shoulders, a little bit of core work to help us pull up, and then we're going to just do a little bit of twisting to really sort of loosen everything up as well. So it should feel really good at the end of it. So today we're actually going to start standing up. So we're going to find a nice mountain posture. So this is arms by the side. We're going to have feet about hip distance apart to start with. And let's just spread the toes into the floor. And close the eyes for a moment. Or if you don't feel comfy closing the eyes, you can just gaze gently at the floor in front. I'm going to have the knees soft, so there's a little bounce in the knee joints. Shoulders are relaxed down the back, so just get the arms a little shake. And then we're just going to find the breath. So I just simply want you to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And there's no control, there's no judgment. We're just finding a natural rhythm of breath. And as you start to zone into the breath, the mind might be chattering away on things that it needs to do later or things that you've already done today. And just give yourself permission to let go of those thoughts. So you might even just say to yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. And just allow yourself a few moments of being completely present. You're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. As the breath settles, spread the toes, feel the feet and the ground underneath. Feel the legs nice and long, but with those soft knees. Feel the tummy muscles, so gentle pulling in and up, starting to feel some energy in the body. On an inhale, I want you to take your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. We're going to inhale all the way up. Exhale back and down. A few more. So we inhale. See if you want to exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, roll them up. One more. Let's take it high as we can. And really let it go. Lovely. Bring the feet together. And get a little sense that there's a bit of squeeze of the thighs. Little gentle squeeze of the glutes. Lovely tall body. Bend in the knees as well, just so we're not hanging out in those joints. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. As we exhale, you're just going to gently fold forward all the way, just as far as you can come. So not worrying that the hands aren't at the floor. Just let the body relax. And this is where we want that little bend in the knees so that the body can release down. Let the head go heavy. Let the arms be heavy. And maybe you can give the head a little nod, a little shake. just to release any tension in the neck. If you want a bit of a deeper stretch in the back rather than the backs of the legs, just bend the knees a little bit more and you'll feel that the body goes a bit further. So we're just wanting to lengthen the spine, particularly if we've been sat at a desk or in a car, just feeling that compression all day. Nice to do this counterweight. You can bring the hands to the elbows into a little ragdoll position and really let it go. Couple of nice big breaths. So really just let it go in through the nose. And then softly out through the mouth so you can really release. Let the hands fall back down towards the ground. We're going to inhale, start to roll up the spine. So you're just coming up nice and softly to a standing position. Shoulders back and down as you get there. Strong mountain posture. Lovely. And just finding that tall body. Chin is parallel with the ground. We're going to inhale the arms up again. This time we're going to bring the hands together, and as you exhale, just lean gently over to the right hand side. The soft lean doesn't have to be too far. We're just stretching the side of the body, and you'll find these tummy muscles are active as well. Couple of breaths there. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Inhale all the way up to center. Exhale to the left. Again, just relaxing everything. Stretching out. We're also making a bit of space here. Inhale up to center. And exhale, we're going to go all the way back down again. So nice and gently down to your forward fold. Now this time we're going to add a little chest expansion. So we're going to take the hands behind the back. And you can either hold the hands or you can interlace the fingers. Really depends on where you feel more comfortable, where your body wants to be. And then we're going to pull the hands up and away from the back. And then relax the body down as far as it will go. And keep pulling those hands away from the back. You can feel a little opening in the chest. It can feel quite intense. Keep the breath nice and steady here. Then softly release the hands again, let them fall to the floor. And then we're going to inhale, roll all the way up to standing, shoulders back and down. Wonderful. We're going to go through it one more time, adding a little something else. So let's inhale, arms up, palms together. So let's exhale over to the right hand side. This time we're going to inhale straight back up to center. Exhale to the left hand side. Inhale up to center. Exhale all the way down to forward fold. Now this time we're going to take an inhale and come halfway up. So you're going to want to find your hands about shin level or maybe on the upper thighs. And you're aiming for a nice flat back. So gaze is down to the ground. Hips are pulling backwards. And the crown of the head is pulling forward. Take the weight of the body just gently forward until you feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Great one if you've decided to take up running or walking as part of the healthy regime. Couple of breaths here. Using those tummy muscles as well, gently pulling them up and away. And then let's relax it all the way down. Inhale, roll up the spine. Nice standing position, tall body. And then shake it off. Give it a good shake. Already moving a little bit more. Blood pumping. So I want you to take your legs nice and wide. So on the yoga mat, you're going to want to be facing the long edge of the mat. Take the feet as wide as feels comfortable. So it doesn't matter if they're almost to the edge of the mat or just a few inches. We're going to stand nice and tall and really engage these tummy muscles. So it's almost as if you're pushing that pelvis just very gently forward. We're going to take the hands to the hips to start with. Pull the shoulder blades together and push that heart center forward. This is where we're working on that posture. Relax the shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to fold it down. Come in as far as feels comfortable. So you might stop halfway, or you could come all the way down, release the hands and let them come to the ground. Then let the head be heavy. Just make sure that the knees haven't locked into position. So there's that tiny little micro bend there. Let that head pull the spine nice and long. We're going to start to move the body up, and we're going to come about halfway with the hands on the floor. So don't worry if the back's not flat, if you're sort of a quarter of the way down. Just want to find the fingertips onto the ground. We're going to leave the right hand there, and as you inhale, you're going to twist up and lift the left arm. Open the chest, fabulous, that's great. Exhale, let's bring it down and swap it over. So inhale, right arm up, twist. And then exhale, bring it down. Put a bit of a deeper bend in the knees and lift up, back up to standing position. Lovely. I'm going to move into a little warrior sequence. So this is very grounding, so good for concentration. So I want you to take your right foot and point it to the short edge of the yoga mat. And then bend that right knee. We're going to bring the arms up to shoulder height. We're coming into warrior two. So the body is open to the long edge of the mat. Just check this right knee and make sure it hasn't sort of fallen in or out. You're wanting it tracking over the toes. Pull the shoulder blades together. Push the pelvis forward. And then gaze over that right hand. Virabhadrasana, warrior two. Connect all four corners of the feet to the floor. Lovely. We're going to take breaths there. And let's inhale, come all the way back to center. On an exhale, we're going to bend the elbow. So the right elbow is going to come down to the right leg. And then we're going to take this left arm and sweep it round and see if you can get the hand on the back of the spine. So either the coccyx or maybe on the bottom. And you want to pull this top shoulder as if you're going to lean on a wall behind you. So we're strengthening the legs, strengthening the tummy. So let's pull in that Mula Bandha, so pelvic floor, tummy comes in. We're also opening the chest. Nice long breaths. And you can take it in through the nose, out through the nose. Or if you want a nice bit of clearness to the head, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lovely. Let's inhale, bring it all the way back up. We're going to straighten that right leg. Exhale, bring the arms down. So point the right toes back to the long edge of the mat, so you're now sort of in this wide leg pose again. And then we're going to take it all on the other side. So left toes point to the short edge. We bend that left knee. Body is open to that long edge of the mat. And we lift the arms. Looking over that left hand. Warrior two, ready for the rest of the day and ready for the week ahead. Take a lovely long inhale. As you exhale, back hand goes to the back leg. Lift up. So opening the front edge of the body. We're making some space for oxygen, for energy. Keep bending into that left knee. And let's inhale, bring it back up to warrior two. And as we exhale, bend that left arm onto the left leg. Sweeping that arm around. Now you might find that this time you feel a little bit more open, or maybe actually you feel a bit more sunken. Depends on the side of the body. Gaze can be ahead, or you can look down to the floor. Whatever works for you. Really pulling that shoulder round. So we're working with the body, but we're definitely challenging it. Shake things up on a lunchtime. Then let's inhale, bring it back up, straighten that leg. Exhale, arms down. Twist the toes back. So now both sets of feet, we only have 2 feet. Both feet are pointing, that's Christmas brain right there. Both feet are pointing forward. Body is lovely and tall. What we're going to do now is pull the heels in towards each other so the toes are pointing away from each other. And we're going to bring the hands to the hips. Nice tall body. Imagine that the crown of the head is being pulled up to the sky. Take a deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bend the knees. So we're coming into a goddess squat. So bottom is being pulled down to the floor. You should still be able to see the toes just past the knees. So if you can't, maybe just move the body back a little. You can take it as deep as you want to go. You can sort of hover up here, or you can really go for it. Depends how you feel today. We're going to bring in some arms. So I want you to take the arms up to shoulder height, like we did with warrior two. Then you're going to bend the elbows, point the palms forward as well, and spread the fingers. Now I want you to feel like the arms are strong. So you're really getting the energy through them. Nice deep breaths as you pull shoulder blades together. Push the heart forward. Lovely. Take it tiny bit deeper just for the last breath. And then bring it up. Stretch the arms up. Let the hands go down. And then we're going to heel toe the feet in. And just give them a little walk off. Just see how that feels. Bring the feet together, standing tall in your mountain posture. So arms down the side. Just close the eyes for a moment. Regulate the breath if it's got a little ragged. Lovely. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. We're going to exhale, fold it all the way down to forward fold again. So we're letting the body go heavy. We're going to inhale, take a halfway lift. So like we did before, Hands to either the shins or the tops of the thighs, wherever feels comfortable. Pulling that crown of the head forward as you gaze down. Then the shoulders away from the ears as well. Lovely. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, let's take it all the way back up. Rolling up, shoulders back and down. Take a moment at the top. And then we're going to take the legs out wide again. Fabulous. So we're going back to the right hand side. So right toes point to the short edge of the mat. Right knee bends. Arms come up, back to warrior two position. Chest is pushing to the long edge of the mat. And that left foot is parallel with the back of the mat as well. Nice tall body. Take the gaze over that right hand. Lovely. So we're going to move in a little dynamic way now, really just to move some energy, get that blood flowing. So we're going to inhale. As we exhale, back hand to the back leg, lift the right arm. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, we're going to take it forward. So right arm bends, comes to the thigh. This time left hand's just pulling over. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, let's take back hand to back leg. Keep that right knee bent. Inhale to centre. Exhale, bend the elbow, take the right arm down. Inhale to centre. Let's take it through one more time. Exhale, back hand to back leg. Inhale to centre. Exhale forward. Inhale to centre. Fabulous. This time we're going to straighten that front leg. So just make sure it hasn't locked out, because the temptation is to really knock in that joint. So one little bend. Arms are extended, chest is wide and open. We're going to take an inhale. And then as you exhale, take those right hand forward and down into triangle pose. So left hand will point to the sky. Now we can take the hand to the shin, it might be on the thigh, see how you feel. Great posture to open the hips, open the chest, give us that nice stability that working from a desk really does hamper. Gaze can be at the floor or in front, see what feels good on the neck. Couple more breaths there, really engaging the tummy muscles here, because this can help us stay nice and strong. Let's inhale, lift it up. Exhale, arms down. Lovely. Move that right foot to point towards the long edge of the mat again, so both feet are pointing forward. We're going to sweep the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Let's just hang it out there. Let the head be heavy. See if you can move the weight just slightly into the heels to let the body really go. You can always take ragdoll arms, so bringing the hands to the elbows. Give the head a little shake, a little nod. Few more breaths, really see if you can let it go here. And then let the hands fall away. We're going to inhale, roll up the spine, come back to standing. Roll the shoulders. Oh, give it a little movement, lovely. So let's take that onto the left side now. So left toes pointing to the short edge of the mat. Bend into that knee. hips are open, chest is open to the long edge of the mat, arms come up. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Take the gaze over that front hand. Take a couple of breaths there. Really push the feet into the ground. It can really help with a sense of just groundingness, bringing yourself back into your body. Let's take a nice deep inhale. We're going to exhale back hand to back leg. Reverse warrior. Inhale up to center. Exhale over to side angle, so arm bends. Rest on the leg. Lovely. Inhale up to center. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale to center. Exhale, side angle. Sweep that top arm over. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale to center. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, come back to center and straighten that front leg. So just ground the feet, open the chest, pulling the fingers away from each other. Take a lovely deep inhale. Exhale, left hand comes forward and down. Trikonasana, triangle posture. Keep that top shoulder rolling back, almost as if you were going to point the heart to the sky. Couple of breaths here. Tummy muscles are firing up, so we're getting that core action as well. Let's inhale, lift it up. Exhale, arms down. Point those toes back to the long edge of the mat. Lovely. So like we did before, we're going to take the hands behind the back and either interlace the fingers or hold the hands, depending on what feels better for you. We're going to pull the hands away and down so you really feel an expansion in the chest. Just take it as far as you want to go. There's a little bend in the elbows, so we haven't sort of locked out those joints. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend it forwards. Just take it as far as you want to go. Keep pulling the hands away from the body. We've got that lovely expansion. Few breaths. Let the head be super heavy. And then let's inhale, pulling up, leading with the hands, come all the way up. Lovely. Release the arms. Heel toe, feet back in. Come to hip distance apart. And again, have a shake. Oh, see what feels good. Something loosened. Just noticing how stiff you feel after Christmas. And then find a bit of stillness. So spread the toes, shoulders back and down. Close the eyes. Again, come back to the breath. And this time I want you to breathe in through the nose. And then as you exhale out through the mouth, let it go as long as you can. So really until all the oxygen is gone. And then another breath in. Be amazed how much stale oxygen and air is in there. Lovely. One more time. And then just blink open the eyes. I'm going to come down to a sitting position. So I just want you to get there however feels best for you. We're going to come to sitting on the sitting bones with crossed legs. Now I just want you to look down and notice which leg is in front of which. And we have body patterns, so you will have a dominant leg that always goes in front. So just noticing which one it is, and then let's bring the chin level with the floor. Lovely tall body, so lifting out, tummy muscles engaging, nice strong back, and soft legs. Take the hands to the side, just fingertips on the floor. We're going to inhale, float the arms up. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist to the right hand side and take the hand to the opposite knee. So take a twist round. And then depending on how you feel, you might look over that back shoulder. Might give yourself a little pull round. Listen to your body. If anything twinges, if anything hurts, back straight away. Or if you want to go deeper, really just let yourself breathe into it. We're going to take 5 or 6 breaths here, really twisting out the spine. Almost imagine a wet rag is being wrung out. You're wringing out tension from your spine. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way back to center. Stretch the arms up to the sky. And exhale to the opposite side. So again, hand goes to the opposite knee and you gently encourage the body round. You might find one direction is a bit more poppy and cracky than another direction. It's perfectly normal. Nice long breaths. And then after a few more, we're going to come back to center. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, hands down. Lovely. Just take the hands in front. Really connect the sitting bones to the ground. And then you're very gently just going to walk the hands forward. So you're folding over the legs. Then let the head go heavy. And just let yourself just melt towards the ground. Now you'll find, depending on which way the legs are crossed, that one hip might be talking to you a little bit more than the other. And just see what it's saying. Is it tight? Is it loose? As you breathe, feel that the back expands as you inhale and relaxes as you exhale. And slowly going to start to lift up, walk the hands back up towards the body, come back to sitting. We're then going to uncross the legs and then recross them with the opposite leg in front. So this is going to feel a bit odd. You always know you're on the wrong side if it feels a bit weird. So find that tall body. We're going to take the hands back down in front and then we're going to start to walk forward again. So start to relax over, extend the arms, the body, and let the head go heavy. And so now you should feel a little bit of a change in sensation. So you'll feel it in the other hip. Might be tighter, might be looser, might be a bit more difficult. And just notice the body. We're not judging. We're just noticing. Sending a little bit of compassion down there, a little bit of love. And then let's walk the hands forward again, back to the body. Oh, all the way up. Give the shoulders a little roll. Then you're going to want to just make sure that you're sat with a bit of mat behind you. So we've got plenty of space to lie down. And we're going to take the feet flat to the floor with the knees bent, sitting up nice and tall. Take the hands to the backs of the thighs. We're going to roll down. So I want you to imagine that you're going to touch each vertebra on the mat as we go. So just taking your time, tuck the chin in ever so slightly and start to round the back until you can start to feel the floor, connecting vertebra by vertebra all the way down until you can relax the shoulders on the floor. And then bring the knees up to the chest and give yourself a little hug in. Little rock from side to side. Squeeze the knees in. You can hold the thighs or the shins really wherever feels more accessible right now. Little side to side rock can feel really good. And then we're going to place the feet back down to the ground. Bent knees. And I want you to try and get the feet as close to the bottom as you can. Knees together, feet together. Feeling the back flat on the ground, shoulders flat on the floor. Just notice that lovely long spine feeling heavy on the floor. Might even feel nice just to pull the shoulder blades together a little. And from here, we're going to start to lift the hips. And only take this as far as feels comfortable, but this is great for opening the front of the body. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, push the feet into the floor, lift the hips up. And just take them as high as they want to go. So it might be halfway. You might be able to sort of push those hips to the sky. Take 2 or 3 breaths there. If you need to come straight down, then do. And then roll the spine back down. All the way. Take a moment. And then give those knees a little hug in again. Little rock from side to side. Lovely. We're going to let the feet come to the floor. And then what we're going to do is open up the hips. So we hold a lot of tension in our hips, especially when we're sitting down a lot. So we're going to start to open the knees and bring the soles of the feet to touch. So we're coming into a butterfly legs position. Just let gravity do its thing. So you're not pulling the knees down, you're just letting them relax. Can feel a little bit intense, so if you just need to take 2 or 3 breaths and then come back out, then you can. Otherwise, we're just going to rest here for a little bit longer. You can place the hands on the belly and just feel that breath coming in and out. Nice relaxed face, relaxed jaw. And then take the hands to the thighs and just gently push the knees back together. Give them a hug in, again, into the chest. And we're going to come back up to sitting. Now you can either do this by just rolling over and pushing yourself up, or if you're feeling a little bit energetic, you can get a little rock on And start rocking up and rock to sitting. And then just find again your cross-legged position. Nice tall body. And we're just going to release into the neck and the shoulders. So we've warmed up nicely. So I want you to take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Let the shoulders relax, face is soft. And just feel that pull down the side of the neck. Body's nice and tall. And you can close the eyes here and just let yourself find a bit of softness. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Let the tongue go soft. And we're going to roll the chin across the chest, so all the way around to the other side. Until you're letting the left ear fall down to the left shoulder. Noticing if this feels a little bit more stretched. It's good to know what the body's doing. If we're feeling a little bit uneven. Breathe into the neck. Each exhale just relaxing a little bit more. Let's take that round again. So rolling the chin across the chest. Let's take the left ear, the right ear. I don't know my left from my right today. Take just one or two breaths there and then roll it back to the other side. And we're just going to take it a little dynamically. You can take one or two breaths and then roll it back again. Just go at a speed that serves you. It's just nice to really isolate this part of the body. Moving it, releasing it. Lovely. And then when we're ready, we're going to take the chin to the chest. So we've still got a really tall body. So if you've rounded and let go, pull the tummy muscles in and just let the chin be heavy. So you're going to feel a little bit of the stretch down the back of the neck. It might go down the spine. Might even feel it in the bum. Everything's connected. Couple of nice big breaths there. I want you to breathe it in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One or two more, just take your time. And then let's lift the chin just parallel with the floor. And then roll the shoulders. Let's take a couple of shrugs. And take it forward as well. Moving it in, just noticing the warmth there that we've created. Let's take the hands back down to the sides of the body. I want you to plant the right hand. We're going to inhale, left arm up. Let's lean it over. Take a few breaths there. Almost imagine you're being pulled to one side. We're going to make some room for some oxygen. And then let's inhale to centre and exhale all the way to the side. Lovely. Oh, just really pulling it. Decluttering those ribs and that belly. Inhale, let's pull up. Imagine you're being pulled up to centre. And exhale, yawn it down. Let's roll the wrists, wiggle the fingers. And then bring the palms together. I want you to close the eyes for a moment. Just take a little second or two to notice the body. How does it feel after that movement, after the breathing? That energy that you've brought in and moved around. And let the chin tuck down so the head bows to the heart. Just thank yourself for taking this little bit of time for you. It's not easy. And just thank your body for moving and breathing and being. Namaste.